everybody, and welcome to Briar Rose Cottage on this beautiful Thursday afternoon here in December. I will date this. This is December 5th. Hopefully I can get it to you tonight. I'm starting to poop out. I am still sick. Oh, and by the way, yes, Briar Rose Cottage. Welcome. And I'm the Moonstone Crone. And so welcome to all my little gemstones. I think the train's going by. So got that noise. I'm just showing you the snow. Not too much. Got some melting going on. Um, but yes, a very beautiful afternoon. Whew, out of breath. Hey Simon, what you doing? What you doing, Simon? There's Simon. Yeah. Okay, so update on Miss Kitty Wells upstairs. Oh, my hand's shaking. I've started calling her cat Punzel because it's like she's upstairs in her own little tower. Um, and she's doing well. She's had all her baby shots and she's been dewormed, and Tuesday she went and had her surgery. Last night she was really cuddly and lovey. So yeah, we're all good here at the cottage. The only sort of poo-poo thing, whoops, sorry, Simon, is Canada Postal Service has gone on strike. What are you doing up there? They've gone on strike, and so there's no mail coming into or out of Canada. So that kind of sucks because I joined a Christmas card exchange and now I have to figure something else, and everybody else has to figure something out for things. So, but it'll all work out in the end. Hey Bastion, what you doing? What you doing, baby? Did you find a leaf? Are you cleaning the drains? That's a good boy. You clean the drains. I never got up to do my eavesdrops. So, yeah. So now I got ice and stuff up in there, and it's been creating a problem, but not a big one so far, which is yay. In the kitchen, let's see what's happening in the kitchen. Not a whole lot because of me being sick. And so that kind of sucks. Not a lot of merry ho-ho going on here at the cottage. Dave's just not into it, and so it's my thing, but being sick is just, it's not getting done. But I do have a treat up, and there are some lights on it, because I never took the lights off, so the lights are on it. And I have a piece of garland that has lights in around the TV and everything like I usually do. I've been listening to Christmas carols, and I've watched a few Christmas movies. I've seen Rudolph twice, Frosty once, and slept through a couple other ones. Been watching some of those sort of Harlequin romance type ones. So how about we just do like some of my favorite things for this time of year. When I feel up to it, I like making a snowman and doing snow angels. Haven't been tobogganing, which in the States is sledding. I've been done that in years. but wouldn't mind going at least once. Definitely the season for tea and uh, hot chocolate, and what I do is I cut regular cocoa with regular hot chocolate mix with uh, baking cocoa, cuts on the sugar and the milk that's in the hot chocolate mix. And then I add a candy cane to that, and it melts in and makes it all minty. And I will once again give thanks to my late mother for her gift of ambiance that she gave me. That woman loved her candles, loved her decorations, loved her um, lights. I guess that's decoration. Loved her fancy paper for gift wrapping, ribbons, and bows. Uh, there we go. I think I finally found a place to sit that was dry. Um, Getting a little bit of melt today, which is creating ice. And for me, snow's not the worst part of winter. It's ice. Ice is the worst part. I haven't been skating for a long time. So, and Christmas carols. Mom's favorites were Christmas carols. She absolutely loved her Christmas carols. She used to love Christmas Eve too, as well. She'd be up all night wrapping gifts, but that was a quiet time for my mom. And everybody's in bed. She would wait till everybody was in bed, and then she'd had one of those old record player that you could stack like 5 records on those. And she would, you know, sit there in the nice silence and wrap her gifts and touch up the tree with any little things that she might have extra wanted on it, and get the stockings filled and all the other kind of things, type things. Yeah, so she gave me that gift. That was the best gift my mom ever gave me, was a sense of what the holidays should feel like. And so this becomes my favorite time of year. I am having troubles with depression this time of year, probably because I'm sick. More than likely, because I'm sick. And so I'm not getting things done. And with Dave being very sort of like bah humbug about it all, because he works in retail. So I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I just wish he could, leave retail bah humbug at work and then come home and enjoy ambiance at home. So, I'm sorry. Hello, Jin. You can see, yeah, there he is. um, so, anyways, this time of year, I generally don't get too depressed, because of that gift that my mother gave me, of the gift of ambiance, atmosphere, with the decorations and the candles and all that kind of stuff. And because it just, when I do it, it connects me to her. My grandfather absolutely loved, her dad absolutely loved Christmas. Oh, hello, Simon. There's Simon. Smile, you're on candid camera. Anyways, yeah, Grandpa loved Christmas. So I don't usually feel that same sense of loss of loved ones because all the decorations and stuff um, draw them to me. So I'm just a bit winded today. Um, let's see. I have been enjoying the neighbor's display. Oh my goodness, he did such a wonderful job. I can say that about where I live. There is a big effort on a lot of people's parts to decorate yards, get the lights up and those air-filled or decorations, lawn decorations, and other sort of stuff. Like some people have wooden stuff that's painted on that they flash lights on. That's kind of what I want to do when I hopefully I can get the garage done here pretty quick and I can start building myself a Santa Claus and reindeers to go with, and maybe a wooden tree or something. Because when I was a kid, we had that on our yard, in our yard. We had one of those and a couple of spotlights shining on them. And then later on, after I was 15, I was living in Penticton, BC. Um, and we used to go on the tour of lights, and the city bus service would um, get together and get the extra city buses they weren't using and school buses and stuff. And you met at they had a couple pickup spots at a few malls, and they would load all the buses up each night for about a week or something like that. And they drive all over, and you get to see all these real cool houses all done up. It was really, really kind of neat. And one year, as we were going around a corner, and right in the middle of the living room window was this kid that was between 8 and 10, I'm thinking, and he was just dancing and having a good time. So that was pretty cool. I think the biggest thing about this time of year is making memories. That's what it should be about. Spend less money on gifts per se, and go do things. Um, go sledding. Go um, sleigh riding. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the dogs in the dog park and Bastion and Simon. Um, get out and go and do, because it's those kind of things. The kids remember that. Like the one Christmas, I don't remember all the gifts. I remember some of the bigger ones, but we were welfare kids. So we never had very big Christmases. Santa Claus did come, and that was kind of cool and everything. But we never had big Christmases. Um, except the one year when I was about 7, I'm thinking it was. Mom and Dad were both working that year, and no welfare, but just both working. And so they decided to whoop it up a bunch, and you never saw 3 kids just stop so quickly in their tracks. Like, we got up in the morning to get our stockings that Santa had so generously filled, and we caught the look at the a look at the tree, and it was like, holy cow, wow, you know. And we were floored. There was just, we'd never seen that much. We never saw that much again, really. um, didn't need to, but I have that memory. you know. Um, and it's just very cool. I have that memory. And so let's just make memories. Let's just make memories for everybody, you know? 'Cause that's one of the things that um in a lot of ways was robbed from me with my late husband, because he was the years of our marriage he was just so sick. And um even with my first husband, there's not a lot of great Christmases, you know. And sitting there trying to explain how special and what I want, making lists and all that kind of stuff, and him just doing his own thing, you know. um but this year I'm not asking for anything really, because we spend a lot of money on Little Miss. Um, and that really makes it so that I can't justify, you know. I can't. I'm decided to keep her. There's such a glut of kittens here in where I'm living, you know. This is the land of it. I know it's expensive to spay or neuter your cats, but hello, people, do it, because if you don't, and then your females get pregnant, they can get pregnant up to 4 times a year. I think I've said that, so let's not rant there. We're supposed to be having happy memories and happy Christmas stuffs, holiday stuffs. Some of my other favorite things, like I like putting ribbons. I love decorations. Saying things as my mom. Um, and I haven't gone to a concert in forever. I'm going to get together with a friend this year and see if we can all get together and go and do lights. And that way, if Dave doesn't feel up to it, because it's Dave who brought home the cold, brought home more than groceries. My favorite Christmas carols um, is Carol of the Bells. That's my favorite all-time song. Type thing. So check it out on YouTube. Metallica has a version of it. I'll put a link in the description. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. King of the Fairies by the Horse Lips. The Horse Lips. Horse Lips. That's pretty good. Tom Jackson does Huron Carol, and that's a Canadian carol, Christmas carol. Holly and the Ivy, that was Mom's favorite, so I like listening to that. And I can't find it by Rita McNeil, but it is there. And I've just been listening to a lot of old times with like Bing Crosby and Dean Martin, and who doesn't love Brenda Lee's Rockin' Around a Christmas Tree? So I'll try to remember to put in the description a bunch of a list, sort of a playlist of Christmas songs for those of you who don't celebrate this kind of stuff. You have your own festival lights type thing. Um, Jewish people have Hanukkah coming up soon here, if it hasn't already started. Kwanzaa's in here somewhere else too. My big one is Yule. A little hard celebrating as a prac uh, as a social practitioner type thing. Not a social, a solo practitioner. Um, so what I like to do is I like to have supper on Yule, do something Christmas Day, and of course something New Year's New Year's Eve, um, New Year's Day. New Year's Eve is a lot for me. In my teen years, we started a thing where back in the day when you could go to the video rental place, we'd rent three movies: a new one, an old one, and then something that my grandfather wouldn't normally want to watch. And so that one we'd watch that one after Grandpa went to bed. Yeah, yeah. Do you have any Christmas traditions there, Sebastian? His would be stuffing his face full of turkey. That would be the cottage kitties' favorite thing would be to stuff their faces full of turkey and treats and catnip. Um, and then around January 6th, I would I like to have another dinner or something. That was my grandfather's birthday. So nothing comes down till after January the 6th. If I'm lucky, it's down before Valentine's Day. Uh, depends on how I feel and how much stuff I put up, etc. So, um, let's see. Um, so I think it's going to be quiet this year. I went to I have never had Christmas at Dave's parents' house. Last year I had my brother come, paid for him to come, and it was wonderful. Made big whoopity doo and that kind of thing. And that was part of the plan was to have a smaller one this year anyway. So um, I am thinking I'm going to be missing surprises under the tree though. Um, but it is what it is, eh? Everything's so expensive now with the price of everything going up and stuff. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place and with my thoughts and ideas. So, favorite things are Christmas carols, decorations, food, um, making pound cake, and I suck at making shortbread the way traditionally you're supposed to do. So got to go back to the way Mom did it. We were doing it when I was a kid, and that's with the cookie press. Make it soft enough to push through the cookie press. And mincemeat tarts, which for the most part doesn't, unless you make it traditional, has no meat in it. It's just all dried fruit and sugar and stuff, and it's wonderful. I still have a loaf of fruit cake from last year. And I've made believers out of people who have hated Christmas cake with my fruited Christmas cake, with my Christmas fruit cake. It's the way I do it. I don't make it with brandy, I make it with wine. I don't make it 6 months in advance and then forget it in the basement so it dries out and becomes hard as a rock. None of that stuff going on. And let's see. Oh, I miss getting dressed up. Every year as a kid, for the longest time, we'd get my sister and I would get a Christmas dress. My brother would get a sweater. Grandpa and Dad would get a sweater. My mom and Dad were still together, but Grandpa would get a sweater. And everybody would get kind of dudded up. Not fancy, but church fancy, I guess you'd call it, where you put on your sort of Sunday best or casual wedding wear. And we'd sit around the table and just have a good time. Christmas was in the morning, and then Christmas dinner was usually around 1, 2 o'clock. And then after supper, we would play with our toys or any games. Santa always brought puzzles and games. So there was always something to do. The one Christmas, Santa brought the Nintendo, the original Nintendo. That was really cool. That was Christmas of '89. Yeah. So yeah, for me, it's family and good times and things like that. So, but this year, if I don't go because I'm sick. Dave's dad's 80 years old, so I don't want to take nothing. If I don't go, I'm going to do like I did 2 years ago. And I'm just gonna kick back and relax and enjoy my Christmas sleep in and get up late, have something for breakfast, and just have a quiet afternoon and then a quiet evening and make ho 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 all on my own. It just sounds really good, hey? Just all totally relaxing, candles and music and that kind of thing. And that kind of thing. Oh God, I love this season so much. I just wish I felt better. The whole not feeling good is not helping. But anyways, on an up note, Cat Punzel and Monkey have been playing together. He goes upstairs, but he doesn't chase her. And when I've had him up there, and I go to sleep up there a lot, so she's not by herself because I'm so busy during the day. I don't always have time to spend up there with her, and I don't want her to be alone all the time. Can't socialize her that way. But anyways, her and Monkey are playing, so that's cool. Little sweetheart is, I think she's gonna fit right in. I don't know if she's ever coming down from upstairs, even if she has the opportunity, but yeah. Life, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is, and I'm not gonna fight it. And blessings to everybody. Remember, be kind to yourself. Yeah, especially be kind to yourself this time of season. If you need to stop, stop. If you don't feel like shopping and spending, maybe have a sit with the family. There's still time to make stuff, little things, to pump up your Christmas. I will try and get another video here before on the weekend here, hopefully, because I've got some I've seen some really cool crocheted stuff. So for you crochet people, Jada and Jada and Stitches, Bag O' Day Crochet, and The Secret Yarnery. Check them out. They have really cute and easy ornaments to make. And if you do wandering around there on YouTube, there are other places that can teach you other channels that can teach you how to make decorations and other assorted quick gifts. And the other thing, yeah, be kind. Do a dollar store Christmas. You know, learn to love things like word puzzles and crossword puzzles and things like that again. Learn to like books and things. You have no money? Do the stupid coupon book. Do it, do it, do it, do it. And then do one a month for 12 months, 12 coupons that somebody can cash in, you know, because that's almost a personal touch type thing. I thought of you. I know you need this. And so I'm going to do this for you for Christmas instead of buying you something. I'm a big um, supporter of make your own Christmases because it doesn't have to be this expensive. We're letting consumerism control how our holidays are going. Oh, another rant. So, yeah, be kind to yourself and stay out of the store. Go for coffee with your friends. Um, Go sledding with your kids. Count your blessings, etc., etc., etc. So, until next time, warmest wishes. Blessings, everybody. Bye.